The reason why I really joined MGTOW is that number one thing is just having resources for myself, um, and two, having aesthetic friends who are sexual addicts, um, who are really addicted to sex and trying to know my personal life or trying to dig in there so they can compare me to like having more sex than more sex with more women. Um, Trying to more likely seeing who my true friends are. I'd really have friends on YouTube I can relate to, like that Filipino guy, to a Dad Joseph, to Joseph Smith, to Black Ram 313. Um, like there are some actual sources, like I kid you not, that helped me become MGTOW and learning, how to strive farther and learn to become a better person every day. There's like a study that really, it didn't really surprise me, but it's really, I'll say it's predictable to a certain extent, but yeah, I'll read it. It says, like, according to a new study has been put out by Rate Supermarket. It's from Canada, and it's actually really profound to personal finance when falling in love in Canada costs an average of $45,151.88. You know, a annual when you be on a date, like annually, it almost is like $7,500. I kid you not. And the engagement ring, it costs like your average efficiency apartment or like a household, or I don't know. It's crazy. It costs like an arm and a leg to be engaged. It's a whole lot of money. It's only like making what I make at my job, which is horrifically expensive. And the wedding cost is, oh my gosh, it's like almost $30,000. I mean, it, man, like, is it really worth it to get married? I mean, seriously, I mean, marriage is really wasteful, and so is dating. I really hate courtship. I really do. That's why I think it correlates to my childhood. I think I was pretty much like a misanthrope. I didn't know what a relationship is, and I didn't really care for a relationship. I don't really care about women who think I'm cute and have a crush on me like I really give a damn. Um, there are some like really good examples I can pull out. That's reason why I want to go. I really went MGTOW, like, intentionally. Um, Sorry. I mean, the reason why I'm going to MGTOW is because pretty much most of all, it keeps me sane by avoiding unnecessary contact, like organic portals, aka um, friends, my so-called friends who when trying to be a parasite to my personal life and wanting to like be curious about my sex life, which is really getting old and childish and really have a high school mentality to a certain degree. Um, I mean, women in relationships are not inherently valuable. They can be valuable depending on what you value, but for the most part, they are a money pit, they are an emotional energy pit, and they are a time pit. Those things, those bring the commodities most crucial of one's MGTOW success. With my time and my to create money and to create a money cycle. That money is created through an emotional and intellectual investment into a pursuit. If that is siphoned by a woman, then like me will have less capacity to do so. Even scientists have actually really like measured and will continue, and they have come to the conclusion that it is limited, meaning that there's only so much you can exercise through a day before it obliterates and you are left to what habits you have. So if you willpower is being spent on dealing with women, you can bet you are going to have less of it when it comes to your own pursuits. So it is very, very crucial that you spend it wisely. Alright, I'm going to do part 2 why I like MGTOW.